Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. Yeah, one of the weaker charts at the moment. I'm not updating it very often because it is really indeed quite weak. It is currently moving in this sort of descending channel here. We could argue that maybe a bear market low has been made here on the 21st of November, but the bullish case for that is very weak. And I primarily still see this wave 5 to continue further to the downside. We are at the moment in a situation where we can see some more short-term upside potential around Bitcoin and Ethereum. Therefore, this could be very well the case for DOT as well. However, the signals we get, they are just very weak. Yeah, I mean, we've got here a bit of an upward sloping channel. That's typical for a possible diagonal pattern. Because I showed you in, I think, the previous video actually that indeed, this could become an impulse. I mean, we had 5 waves up here. We had 3 waves down here. It's, by the way, a very similar short-term movement like Cardano at the moment. This was starting to look interesting as well, yeah, but we retraced too much. So I'm not convinced that this is an impulse anymore. However, we can count it as a diagonal pattern. And this is sort of the most bullish count I can give you here with this one. And it is not very bullish. Yeah, I mean, diagonal pattern is possible here as a 5-wave move to the upside, a so-called leading diagonal. These can start uptrends, okay? But let's be honest, how many diagonals have I shown you and how often have they worked out? They often don't. And that's why I mention often we have here a very unreliable pattern. If we want to count this bullish, if we want to investigate that a bear market low has been made, we can go with a diagonal option, but then certain conditions need to be fulfilled, yeah? So this is a possible bullish count, that how it would ideally play out. This would then be a higher degree wave 1, which finished at 574, and we would be coming down here in 3 waves. Ideally, it should stop here now, yeah? Ideally, then we've got an ABC down at 523. It could still come down a bit lower. So it's now come down to the 61.8% retracement. The next support would be here the 78.6% retracement at $5.13. But at the latest from here, it should move up if it is going to rally here to have a let's say likely chance to actually rally in a wave 3. It should move up either now, which it probably won't with that strong retracement again, or from here at 513. Target for the third wave would then be, let's say we come down to that 513 level, target would be 635. That is what Polkadot or DOT would need to reach at least to convince me that we are in something rather bullish. So the potential is there. We are pulling back into support. Whenever we pull back into a support area, it's of course a possible long trade opportunity, but bear in mind the probability here of it working out in this chart is rather low. But yeah, it's a possible wave 2 option, and below 513 is probably not going to work out, and then we will most likely make a new low. So that's how it is. Yeah, these charts with those diagonal patterns, they often just don't work out. They often just don't work out. And especially what has moved up here since the 21st of November to the upside, it has just been very weak. Yeah, so it could very well, just all of this could just be a 5-wave move down again, maybe the first one of the 5th wave. That would be quite bearish, to be honest. Or maybe a 1-2 setup. We'll see, but it all depends on, are we going to hold $5.13 or not? So that's what it comes down to. Yeah, and that's my update about Polkadot. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.